Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. YouTube guys, welcome back. Let's get the Zoom guys fired up here as well. Happy Thursday, everyone. What a big daddy. That's how we're starting the morning. Good morning, man. Gold's had a crazy move. Let's get the guys in here as well. All right, Zoom link is in. Zoom link is in 1:39 a.m. Yeah, where's everyone tuning in from? Where's everyone tuning in from? There you go, you guys. Evening, morning. More from Geelong, come on, man. Oh man, my neck. Oh, really hurt my neck. That's what happens when you get to my age. Netherlands, nice. 1:39 here, evening, nice. California, 4:40 p.m. That's a good time. That's a good time. Malta, nice. Sunshine Coast, nice. Hey Andy, what's going on, man? Hey, morning, Chris. What's going on, Zoom guys? Let me just get everyone in here. Morning, man. In the UK, it will be in Australia soon. Nice, nice, Harry. Very nice. New Zealand, nice. 6:40 Chicago, awesome. Brazil, 9:40, nice. Everyone from all over the world today. Lucky, what's going on? Hi, Casey. Florida, nice. Vancouver, amazing. Canada's my dream place to visit next year. Canada's on my bucket list for next year. I don't know if I'll be able to get there next year. I've got a lot of travel planned next year, but I would love to get to Canada next year. 7:40. Florida, nice, nice, nice. Give me 2 seconds, guys, sorry. India, 6:15 a.m. Nice, man, nice. 10:40 a.m. Gotta love these rainy days. Yeah, good man, good man. Well, let's have a look at why is the YouTube channel working again? Let me try and fix this. No, that's all right. But yeah, we've had a. Let me make sure Zoom guys are all in. I thought we'll jump on an Asia stream today because typically the day after. Let me just fire up Ninjas in case we get some big moves. Typically the day after such big US dollar news, you can get some very good Asian session trades. So let's see what we're looking at for the day ahead. See what we got here on gold. What time is it? It's 10:40. So we'll have a look. Obviously, gold has seen this absolutely just incredible push down, which is amazing. It's the whole push we wanted this week, but the intraday price action just didn't give me a reason to try and to catch this short. But the whole reason that we've been looking at these sells this week, you guys on Zoom, you already know because we spoke about this a few times, is you had this trend line coming up like this. Now, what does this trend line mean? This trend line is a level where most people will try and buy the third touch of a trend line. And where does their stop loss go? Stop loss goes just below the second touch. So what do we very likely do? We come down and we liquidate that. I was hoping we get a little bit of a pullback first. We did have an initial bounce here, but then you broke out the trend line, held it, and just completely ripped back lower. So trend line liquidity got absolutely smashed there. And if you guys take a look at what did we do last week as well, this is how you guys want to be trading trend lines. What did we do? We did the exact same thing. We had a third touch of a trend line here. Where do people go short? People go short. Where does their stop go? Right above the second touch. Price comes up, grabs the second touch of the trend line, sells off. So happened last week, and it's happened again this week. There's a beautiful, beautiful push. Let's clear up some of these levels. Let me adjust some of these. We want 2,500. got to get our key levels back down here. Let's take this one as well. 25.50. 25.50. Posting time, not sure if it's correct. Yeah, absolutely, man. So we can see here on gold, we have massively broken out of 2600. We broke out at 2650. We held it and we've dipped back lower. For Asian session, all we're looking to do is price to flip daily, flip bearish and come down and re-grab yesterday's low, which if we measure from here to here, it's about 110 tick retracement, which is absolutely beautiful. So we want to sell into yesterday's low and we could potentially keep dipping down. If we look at this daily, you know, yesterday's closed aggressively bearish, broken out of some major levels. Today we've opened with an instant top wick. So we want to see this daily flip bearish and continue pushing down into this support and back down into 25.50. So very easy direction today. Very, very easy direction. Our life is a lot easier coming onto the charts today. So now we want to be looking for setups to take these big shorts to continue pushing down on gold. I didn't trade FOMC last night, but now that we have had this amazing push down, today is going to be a very nice day. How high could we retrace? I don't think that high, to be honest. I think pretty much where we're coming into, this dotted line is where we are now. You know, we can see we're coming into some big levels of support here. Big support, resistance. You know, you have pretty decent reactions of where we are right now, 140 ticks. So we want to keep on price action around this region where we are right now and see if we can start to find some resistance and see if we get these sells. Let's see if we get these sells. Let me make this the, I'll zoom right in here. Absolutely incredible push. An amazing push yesterday. People from all around the world, look at that, amazing. Everyone in Zoom here as well, 10, nice, cool. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. See if we get some Asia trades this week. Yeah, weekly lows got absolutely smashed, man. I wish I took that for more of a swing player. But look how nice, it was so nice. We came up, we liquidated weekly highs. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal lows. Instant top wick on the weekly. And like 400 ticks. Like it's just absolutely insane. Hungarian guy from Pennsylvania. Nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, weekly lows got smashed. I still think we're going to see this come lower, to be honest. I think into early next year, we're going to see some big moves on gold. Come all the way back down into these regions. You got 2,500 just down there as well. We got some big plays coming on for next year. How's this 15 looking? 15, maybe grab the highs one more time. So we had a big sell-off on a lot of stocks yesterday as well. Some big sell-offs off the back of FOMC, which is kind of needed. We've been so overextended this year and just so insanely bullish that I think healthy pullbacks in the stock market as well are also pretty nice. Look at this, getting slammed down there as well. Thank you, finally probably having a pullback. Yeah, look at that. A week's worth of gains gone in one candle. It's a beautiful pullback. Really, really nice pullback. Coming in some big levels though. Big levels. Close the short on chain link, nice. Yeah, look at that. Big dip. There's crypto seen a dip as well. Yeah, oh, look at that. Bitcoin smashing back down to 100,000. XRP as well. XRP not really done too much. That's the thing, you know, this I was saying this earlier. I was saying this to Mark, is there's so much greed in the markets right now that everyone thinks they're unstoppable. You know, like the S&P is up like 25% this year, which is just absolutely insane. So, and people are going to get used to thinking that's the norm, where it's like, it's not, you know, not even that long ago. The S&P in what, 2023 had a huge bearish, I think it was here. In 21, we had a huge bearish push down. 23 again. This year's just been insane, but it's never just going to continue ripping up. And you can see, you know, what did this one day's wiped out gains from all of November, half of December in one candle gone. You know, 4% in one day is huge. Absolutely huge. Yeah, 100k, yeah. You won't hear from the crypto wizards. We're going to hibernation again soon. Look at this as well. Look at this on NQ. What's this? This is a almost 5% drop in one day. That's what? How many weeks worth of gains? Almost the whole month of December gone in one candle. The markets can always drop a lot quicker than they rise. You know, you do get these beautiful pushes, but to me, when I look at, you know, all markets, even gold this year is just up an insane amount this year for gold. And when I see it up this much, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna keep fucking ripping forever. You know, you're gonna have some heavy pullbacks. Like, what's gold up this year? Where's gold this year? It's just, and this is not common for gold at all. Where's January? Say January lows like around here. Highs of 37% to like 30%. 30% return on physical gold. Buying a metal like gold is huge, absolutely huge. So to see these dips in every single market is, I think it's healthy. I think it's needed. I think it's very nice. Well, look at that, copper's the only one that's holding up. What else have we got? I know that the Dow already sold off before. Yeah, look at that on the Dow. Look, Dow already started to sell. Look at this, huge. All the way back to start of November. What was that yesterday? Yeah, like 4% as well. It's massive. I'm still watching gold in this other chart, guys. I want to get these continuation sells today. I would love to have short gold this week. 15 minute coming to find some resistance, grabbing some highs. Let's see how we hold up here. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Pound getting ripped. This is when we spoke about these pound shorts from back here. Ripped down, pulled back, boom. Huge sell-off. What else do we have for the rest of the week? I do believe we have some other news as well. We've got final GDP today as well, unemployment claims, and then tomorrow, core PCE price index. Australian inflation's expectations higher. Yeah, some crazy stuff. Bitcoin. Gold is trying to find some resistance here. Bitcoin's on a third touch trend line, really? That's huge. How is this? As soon as gold starts to find some resistance, I think we could be in for some really nice Asia trades today. Still squeezing up a little bit higher. 4-hour chart on USD yen. Let's have a look, man. Let me just have a quick look. What did the yen actually do? What did the yen do? Oh, look at this. Yen's been on a sell-off as well. Look at this. Yen's still squeezing higher. Look at that. Strong daily close. Yeah, squeeze up much higher. I think a lot of people probably would have been trying to short something like USD yen. Crazy squeeze higher. Come back up more. Look at the euro as well. Oh, look at that, man. Everything getting absolutely hammered. And on this time, surprise. Yeah, we're jumping on this time, man. It's one thing I may consider doing more in the new year is Asian streams. I just got to see if there's, you know, if people do actually want to see it, like with a mix of Asia and London. I'm not going to do like back to back, you know, Asia now and then London again in a few hours. But, you know, if there's some days where you guys on Zoom, if you guys would prefer, you know, maybe 3 times a week we do London, 2 times a week we do Asia, I will consider it. It's a nice time for me, to be honest. Like, this is my most prime time to be on the charts. Like, you know, first thing in the morning, I love trading at this time. When it comes to like 4 or 5 p.m. London time, like I'm almost like, you know, trying to wind down a little bit. Yeah, and yeah, it's a good point, Chris. Like Asia recently, if I were to look back at all of 2024, if I had to pick one session that's been my favorite session for the whole year, without a doubt, Asian session. Asian session for me this year has been incredible. Even when I was back in Europe a few months ago, I literally had fear of missing out of the Asian session, and there was still great moves. Asia on gold has been fantastic this year. It's been absolutely incredible. Hi, Chell. That's the thing. You know, there's going to be some days in Asia where, you know, it doesn't really move that much. Absolutely. But overall, I think it's been clean. It gives you more time to think about moves. You know, it's not as crazy volatile, and you still get some, you know, 100+ tick moves a few times a week as well. And there's been so many times where Asia will have like a huge move, and then by the time it comes to London, it's like, well, there's already, you know, 200+ ticks gone today. It's like, well, London's probably going to go sideways. It's happened quite a lot this year, and it's a time that does suit me better. So, yeah, if people do want to see more Asian sessions, it'll definitely be something we'll look into for the new year. 30 minutes still squeezing a little bit high here. We've got the first hourly close here coming. Asia is the new New York, absolutely. Good to know, Chris. Good to know, man. Cool. Asia would be great. Awesome. More predictable than New York. Yeah, I agree. Fucking hell, John Jones is here. Anything you say, man. Yeah, we'll do more. Yeah. Try a 24-hour stream. Yeah, absolutely. I'm scanning a little chia seed pot. I don't know. I just went to go get a haircut in a little coffee shop as I haven't eaten anything yet today. 24-hour stream. Imagine that. And just leave my trading terminal open for 24 hours. See how it goes. What do I think of NAS buys? How long we got here? 3 minutes. No. No, don't buy NAS. Don't buy NAS. NAS just had probably one of the biggest sell-offs that we've seen since, what was that, 3.8, 4. Is this one? It's not one of the biggest sell-offs of the year, surely. No, when was that? July. No, still, it's bigger than that. Potentially, I don't say the biggest sell-off of the year. It could be, this could be the biggest sell-off that we've had of the year. So no, I think NAS buys, if you want to buy NAS, crazy. Don't fight the markets, man. Wait for pullbacks and go short. You make your life easy. Even if it was to pull back, you know, same as gold, you know, gold's had a huge push down. Even if gold, you know, was to pull back up this much, I wouldn't get fear of missing out, because I'm trying to make my life as a trader as easy as possible. Trading's already hard enough. Trading's hard enough that if you're trying to fight the markets, you're just going to make it even harder. You want to be in flow with the markets. 30 minutes trying to top out here. 30 minutes looking quite nice. Hourly as well. Got a lot of hourly lows here. May re-grab the highs one more time. First time ever I traded Asian session. Nice, man. Nice. It's probably one of my favorite sessions on gold, man. My best Asian sessions though are typically the day after big US dollar news days. I had a great Asian trade on Tuesday as well. Where was it? Was it Tuesday or was it Monday? Where was the Asia buys we had on? No, sorry. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. Had the Asia buys on Tuesday. And that was a very nice trade. So Asia on Tuesday had a fantastic move. Pretty much around this time as well. So the only thing is the timing's like, you know, sometimes you can move great before the 4-hour close and sometimes it takes time. Like where was yesterday? Sorry, that was Tuesday. Wednesday in Asia. I didn't take any trades. What did we do yesterday in Asia? I took one break even yesterday on Asia as well. Didn't really do too much. Obviously day before FOMC it's never really going to. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is nice. We're grabbing previous 15 highs here. Look at that. Right at the last second there. Get some volume here. I think we'll grab the highs one more time on 30. Hourly trying to find some resistance here. 30 minute. I'd like to see it squeeze up a little bit more. 15's trying to form an evening star here as well. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, 12 p.m. We are starting to find some resistance, which is nice. What do we have? 100 ticks. Even if we get a bearish closure below here and then still take it, still 100 ticks minimum. Nah, I'm not going to keep. Nah, it's the only thing they had in a coffee shop actually. I don't know if I like it though. On the 30 minute, we may re-grab the highs one more time here. Let's see. If the 15 does just start breaking out, it might be enough that I would consider taking it there. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's possible, Chris. Yeah, it's possible, man. Possible. I think we're good. So I honestly think we'll get a decent Asian move today. I don't know how long it will take, but to me, these sells are so worth it. Like the likelihood of us grabbing the daily low is, yeah, it's very high. What would this look like? Like if you're shorting this. 20 is a good risk to reward, a really good risk to reward. I would like to see the 15 actually just break below here. Even if we be patient and wait for the break below here, top wick here to here, still 100 ticks. Like, and that's minimum. You know, you're not just going to grab this low and completely reverse. You're probably going to, if you re-break yesterday's low, you could break yesterday's low and keep driving more. So that's minimum. You know, these lows are minimum. We could easily spike this down much more. Like as soon as you break yesterday's low, it wouldn't surprise me to see Asia have a big sell-off, and after that, you know, where's next? Like all the way back down here, easily. That's a very easy target. That's the only thing with Asia. You do have to be a little bit more patient. Asia does require patience. A lot of my best Asian trades are probably trading off that 30 minute or so. What's everyone's as we come to the end of the year, what's everyone's biggest takeaway from 2024, sorry. What's one thing that everyone has learned and improved on this year? Or one thing you feel like you need to improve on? Like patience, removing fear of missing out. What's one thing that you look back on the year, like, you know, I'm proud of that. Must be consistent, absolutely, man. Consistent in all aspects as well. Need to improve on being patient. Yep, it's good. Patience for sure. Yep, nice. I'm going to stick with the plan. Absolutely. Lost 40 to be consistent. Hey, it's improved, man. Sticking to one strategy. Yeah, nice. Yeah, stop trading for interference. That's it. The biggest thing, yeah, less is more. That's that's one of the biggest things. And I watched a really good YouTube video the other day. Well, the start of it was good. And I showed it on one of my one-to-ones. I thought it was so interesting. It was one of these guys from. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Trade a line here. Let me see if I can share this with you guys. I thought it was so interesting. Where is it? Here. How do I share this with you guys? Gold pushing higher. That's the reason we don't sell just yet. This is one of the guys. Great channel as well, by the way. He compares his 2014 to 2024. And in 2014, he had 600 plus days, 600 plus trades, and had an average gain of 9%. This year, he had 35 trades, and his average gain was 131%. The average hold time is 43 days. So it just goes to show that, like, you know, a lot of people think the more I trade, the more profitable and the more, the better trade I'm going to be. It's like, it's honestly in trading, it's the complete opposite. Purely because, like, it's, you know, it's unlikely that you're going to be able to make good emotional decisions every single day. And there's going to be, you know, I find the less time I spend on the charts, the better of a trader I am. Obviously, in the beginning, you need to be put in the chart time. But as you progress throughout the years, you understand in trading less is more. If you have like 1 to 2 good trades a week, some weeks you're going to get more, some weeks you're going to get less. And if you can average, you know, 3 to 5% a month on average, you are doing very, very well. Very, very well. And then once you think about it from that like percentage perspective, you know, you all of a sudden realize, like, well, I could have like two to three good trades for this whole entire month, for example. I personally, I like to be a little bit more active than that, but just for argument's sake, it's like, that's the whole way you could play it. And I think it's been so eye-opening this year to look at something like the S&P that's up like, what, 25% or something ridiculous this year. It's like you literally could have bought the S&P in January, sat on a beach for the whole year and made 25%. Which is, you know, it's uncommon, but it's insane that that's so possible. As like more of a thing to have going in the background as well. No, I'm not, man. I'm from the UK, man. I don't have patience. I'm going to show if I go, man. Stick to the plan, man. If that's your plan. This is CFD's band here, and execution will be on futures. Oh, I'm not there right now. I am. Here it's 11 a.m. man. Nice little squeeze higher. The more the squeeze is higher, the more I'm going to get a decent short. Mine is start small. I made 12k today, 3k across 4 express fund accounts. That's amazing, man. If I had smaller size, could have held more, scaled in. Yeah, nice, yeah. Trade 1 micro, scale up, and go bring something in profit. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, 3k across 4 express fund accounts is amazing, man. Well done. Hey, I'm not a palm. I'm not from England. I'm not from England. Yeah, Rajstar, a bullish breakout on an intraday, but I think even with Rajstar, I don't think he could be buying against this. Maybe, I don't know, starting off, but I don't think so. 2600 is going to be a big level here. Big level. Look at this. Coming in some huge areas. Huge areas. You start buying here on gold. The second you come into all of this here, even all of this, you buy gold, it's like you're almost setting yourself up for failure. You buy here, you look back to 4 hour, you go, oh, I was buying right at 4 hour resistance. To me, the more this pulls back, the more I'm going to get a very nice short today. Unless this daily just completely reverses and fakes out, which I cannot see happening without grabbing these lows. You know, then tomorrow, you know, I'd buy, but today I will not be buying gold at all, personally. Like I say, make your life as easy as possible. I did the same thing this week as well. And I had a great trade on Monday and Tuesday. So when I came onto the charts on Monday, Friday was like this. Okay, cool. Well, as I come on charts on Monday, the likelihood is you're going to top wick and then you're going to come down and grab these lows. Oh, there's a fucking spider looking at me. You are not welcome in here. Yeah, like I come onto charts on Monday, I'm like, cool, we've had an aggressive push down. At a minimum, we're going to come down and grab these lows. I got about 60 ticks on the shorts on Monday. And then when I see the daily close like this, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, you've grabbed lows, held support. Maybe come on the charts on Tuesday, I consider longs, because now the markets have showed me that we're finding some support. Great. Took a nice little pullback long. So, you know, even if this does push up today, this daily is closed aggressively bearish, that you want to make your life as easy as possible. And your life is, to make your life as easy as possible in trading, it's not fighting the markets. If today closes bullish, great. Tomorrow I'm going to have great buys. But today I'm not going to be trying to predict that. I'm trying to trade what I'm seeing. And what I can see is a 600 tick bearish close yesterday that I don't want to be trading against. Because even if, you know, this is, for whatever reason, this is a massive fake out. Well, today is very likely going to grab the lows, hold support, and then tomorrow you're going to get the big push up. I would much rather, you know, take buys on Friday. But for today, buys honestly don't even cross my mind. Who's on a boat? Where? Let me see. Where's the videos? I have the videos muted. Where are they? I don't even know where they are. I want to see a boat. I don't know where they go. Hey Brad, what's going on, Matt? What are you up? 250 NQ5. Yeah, amazing, man. Well done. Yeah, don't follow Broker Science. I saw that, man. I saw that. Good to see him posting back again. Appreciate it, Chris. Walk to China. Great to have you much in Asia. Yeah, it's good, man. Something I'll consider doing a little bit more. Why daily support needs to be... Yeah, absolutely, man. It's just, you know, like I say, trading's hard enough that if you fight the markets, you're going to make your life very hard. I would rather be wrong today trying to short gold and following this than if I'm wrong trying to take longs, I'm going to feel really stupid. Like if I take longs today and I get stopped out, I'm going to look back and be like, well, why the hell was I trying to buy? Whereas if I take shorts today and shorts don't work out, well, that's fine. I had a huge push down. Like I'm following the markets. I don't care. My boat, nice, sick, man. I need a boat. GC, man. I don't like micros personally. Yeah, early today, man. Jump on a little Asia stream. Gold squeezing a little bit higher here. Where's that fucking spider gone? He's getting a bit too close for my liking. Is there anything about this country? He's staring at me as well. He's like behind the camera. Oh, man. Trading's already stressful enough. Now I'm surrounded by spiders as well. I'm not surrounded by spiders. There's one spider. Still though, make me feel a bit uneasy. Need the aircon on. Spray until they don't move. I know. I need some. I need some spray here, I think. One spider is one spider too many. That's very true. Very, very true. Oh, what have I just done? What we got? Still saying 80% people long here on Top Step. Hey. Stay over there. Oh man, Ferg Burger's insane, man. So good. So good. I would go back to Queenstown just to go to Ferg Burger. Gold still squeezing a little bit higher here. Same state but twice. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you worry about the small ones, yeah. Blow it and attack it. Nah, I don't mind it as long as it stays away from me. Where's it gone? It's out the window. Gold squeezing higher, guys. Like I say, I'm not interested in these buys. Any more of a pullback is more opportunities to short. How's this week looking? And there's no real bottom wick on this daily either. That's something like, even if gold's gonna, it's gonna be a huge fake out, I'd be very surprised to see us not at least come down and re-grab the lows right now, today. Like I say, even if today does close bullish and I'm wrong, that's fine. Tomorrow I'll take longs, happily. As soon as we start topping out though, I like it. Yeah, I'll keep the mozzies at bay, that's true, yeah. Yeah, he can stay. Oh, he stays over there. He's up on the window now. You can stay up there. Taking the low, really. 4x com. Ah. Yes, you did. Why is Awanda not taking the lows? Oh yeah, you did. Mother... I mean, I still wouldn't buy it, but... Yeah, you did here as well. Wow, good spot, man. 8 cap. Yeah, you did, wow. On... What, Vantage take it? Yeah, you have. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, good spot, man. You haven't on Awanda, which is crazy, because that's usually what I go off. Futures... What? What was that? Did you do it on my Blueberry? Let me see. I just want to see if you did it on my personal FX one as well. Oh yeah, you actually did. Yeah, you did. Wow. Still though, like that's not. Wow, that's surprising. That's still not enough of a reason for me to take buys, but that is good to know that we may not come down and grab them lows now. I'm surprised to see it taken on like every other provider but Awanda. Usually Awanda's the one that is the most reliable, but that's a good spot, man. Oh, it's the open thing again, isn't it? Oh, where is it? Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. Fuck, it's so annoying. Okay, we're getting a bit too close. I mean, yeah, but like I say, I still, you know, even if we have grabbed the previous lows and other, that's still not enough for me to want to buy this up. But maybe that's enough for me to be careful about trying to short this daily flip. But yeah, it's a good spot. The futures overall are more reliable, man. It's the more up to date. The most reliable data because every futures provider has the exact same price from the CME. The only thing is the only thing with the reason I analyze on the currency chart is because you get the liquidity grabs more. Like you grab the highs and lows a little bit more as opposed to the futures chart doesn't as much. So yeah. Overall, yeah. If anyone's new to gold, just focus on the futures. But because I've traded the currency charts for so long, then intraday liquidity grabs are very important for the way that I trade now. Which is the gospel futures different to? Let me see if we can find an example. I'm sure there is one. Let's have a look. Let's look in 5 minutes. So there will be, I can't really see one in the price action that we've done so far today. But there will be times where the futures could leave like a perfect double top, equal highs. But the currency chart will grab it. Whereas if you're just watching the futures, you're waiting for the highs to get grabbed. But if the currency chart's already grabbed these highs, then the futures won't need to, and then you'll sell off. So that's why I will analyze on the currency chart and then execute on the futures. It happened quite a lot. When I first started trading futures, I would look at just gold futures, and I'd miss a lot of trades because I'd be waiting for double tops and double bottoms to be grabbed. They'd never get grabbed and pushed down. Then I'd go back and look at the currency chart and be like, oh yeah, they got grabbed in the currency chart. That was enough. Only trade based on trend lines you're going to lose? Absolutely. That's why we trade trend lines the right way. We buy and sell into where most people are trying to buy off trend lines. We're trying to sell into the trend lines. Why trade? Yeah, futures are better regulation, man. No spreads. Money's a lot safer. It's more so for intraday trading. Yeah, intraday trading does not have to deal with spreads is the main reason why I moved to futures, man. Like just the instant execution. If you're trading large size, it's just better to have that, and better platforms and brokers as well if you have a lot of money in personal account. And you know, like when you trade on a when you trade on a CFD broker, like if we look at, you know, you type in gold, each and every single one of these brokers can give you a different price on gold. Whereas when you trade gold futures, doesn't matter what broker you trade on, you're going to get the same price from the exchange. Whereas this is a price that's just being generated from Awanda. And Awanda at any point could, and we've seen it loads of times, Awanda could manipulate this chart. You go look at the futures and that never actually happened. I think there was one time when we were watching it live. It was on a live stream somewhere. We were watching on the Awanda chart, and Awanda was like pushing up, which so was the futures. Then we looked at IC markets, and IC markets was like driving the price of gold down. And it was like some insane manipulation, which just wasn't happening. It was just purely these providers were doing that. And they have like full control over spreads, everything like that. Seen it so many times. You could look at Oanda chart, price could be going up. You could look at some other broker and they could be pushing the price of gold down, which is like not the actual price of gold. I find Oanda to be the most reliable though. Yeah, you can you know, you can use futures brokers in here as well, like Tradeovate. Yeah, Tradeovate here. TradeStation are another good one. Interactive brokers, they're good for longer term stuff. What's some other good futures ones? Never heard of them. Because like you could even just do it all on here, but yeah, like I say, I prefer to have it separate. Look at this, Goldie's still squeezing higher. Goldie's still squeezing higher here. Don't get FOMO though, guys. I have no FOMO here. I'm not trying to buy gold today. It's a pretty crazy pullback though. Maybe a lot of profit taken from this move down potentially as well. Futures prop firm, Top Step, man. Only Top Step. They're pinned to the top as well. I only recommend and use Top Step, man. They've been around the longest, created by actual ex-floor traders. And they have the best customer service. Listen to their traders the most. All right. So I have lost the spider. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It was like above my window and now it's gone. That's not a good thing. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. See you next time, man. We'll do some more Asian streams in the new year for sure. Nah, I've lost it. I've lost it. That's not good. FTMO on the FX side are good as well, though, man. I have a funded FTMO account as well, more for like longer term plays. Top Step for intraday trading. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, man. How's it going? Can you hear me? No. Yeah, all good, man. See you for London. See you there, man. I can't really hear you, George. It's kind of like muting. It's like proper lagging out. Going in the waiting room for that. Now you can come back in. Maybe that'll help. Monthly fee on Top Step. Yeah, it is, man. Yep. It's very low though. You know, you can start Top Step from as little as $49. As soon as you pass though, you know, you don't pay anymore, man. It's only to do the combine. As soon as you pass, you don't pay. You pay the activation fee and you don't pay any more monthly subscription fees, man. You'll end up spending a lot less than you would on an FTMO as well. One thing with FTMO is like it was actually quite a lot of quite a lot of money when you first started, like to do like $500 to $1,000 to do a challenge. Like it's quite a lot of an upfront fee, whereas Top Step is a lot less, so there's a lot less stress on it. Yeah, London, we'll see. To be honest, if Asia keeps pushing up, then I'm not going to be watching too much longer. So yeah, we probably will. I was hoping we can get some of these shorts in Asia. But this is a pretty decent push up. I don't really want to short against this just yet. I was hoping we're going to get some nice sells today. Asia's been on a complete retracement. Goldie just squeezing. 78% people long, just squeezing and squeezing higher. Anything else? Anything else anyone else is looking at? Feel free to send over. We can have a look at some other stuff here. Not my shorts. Might be a green day. Yeah, I can cut on the short, man. I think you get another re-entry. A little bit more price action. Hopefully, man. That's the goal. Hopefully. Got so many people funded with Top Step in Discord. We had loads of people get funded. Plenty of payouts as well. Yeah, I mean to short this, I'm gonna need to see some pretty big resistance being held. It's kind of tough, you know. We broke above this level, we held it as support, and we pushed higher, so there's no reason to activate shorts just yet. You broke above a level, you held it, and you pushed higher. Just very simple levels here, 150 ticks. As soon as we do start to find some resistance and grab some highs on a lower time frame. You know, maybe if this 30 can grab these highs, close doji, then you potentially could short the next one. We do have to keep in mind, you know, we are coming into some big areas. If I'm going to be a buyer on gold overall, I'm certainly not going to be buying gold from here. You know, even if gold is going to, you know, break this level and there's going to be a huge fake out to push up, you're still going to get an initial reaction from this region, which could still give you a, you know, what? 100 plus tick pullback easily. Even if you're going to break this area, you're still going to get some strong bounces here. Now my confirmation is on the hourly 30, 15, and then hourly and 30. Execution is done on 15 and lower. Let's have a look at oil, man. Had the oil react off the news yesterday. Not too much. Not too much happened on oil. Let's have a look. Daily still like just stuck around that $70 region. It's such a tough area. It's like we've been stuck around this 70 to like 65 for so long. We just grabbed the daily high. So could we see oil pull back a little bit? 4 hourly came up to some resistance, grabbed some highs, formed a really nice evening star here. So I'd say on oil, yeah, I'd say probably squeeze down a little bit lower, come down to these regions one more time. Looks quite nice actually. If you do get the shorts, you know, I'd manage at these 4 hour lows. You're trying to see if you can squeeze this down into here. So if you were looking at something similar, I think oil could shape up for a potential pullback. Goldie's still squeezing up here. Oh, sorry, George. It was like cutting in and out. I couldn't hear you, man. Saying yesterday when Asia usually pops off the day after. Oh yeah, like after big US dollar news days, Asia is usually the most active then. So like, you know, the day after the big US dollar news events, Asia can have some big continuation moves. That's some of my favorite days to trade Asia, is like the day after big US dollar news. Like I won't trade FOMC, but I'll try and trade the Asia day after it. If that's what you mean, man. But look at this on gold. I'm glad I didn't short this just yet. I'm happy to be sitting on my hands here. This is a pretty decent retracement already. Really decent retracement. Look at this 4 hour. This is insane. How much is this? 26 minutes is 4 hour closes. 200 ticks. Look at this. Thing is, if we start printing some bullish price action today and tomorrow, this weekly could, you know, it could just close doji. You came up, you grabbed the highs, you could come down and grab the lows and still kind of close within like these areas, maybe, if the day doesn't flip bearish. If today doesn't flip bearish, tomorrow I think you have some nice buys. I'll only consider buys today, you know, maybe if towards London, if Asia just has a huge push up and we start, you know, faking out at this level, then, you know, I'll be like, okay, cool, I'll consider some lies, consider some longs. Until then, I don't want to trade against this. Let's have a look at, I'm surprised copper didn't move as much. Oh, he still kind of did a push down. I know, yeah, there isn't, George. And then some of the guys just noticed, if you go look at a different provider, it's kind of annoying, but you did actually grab it on other providers. You actually did grab the lows and push up. But if you look at it just on Oanda, that's what I was looking at. I was like, oh, we're going to get some great shorts to at least grab these lows today. But on every other provider, you have actually even already grabbed it, which is like, it's probably why we're having this pullback. Which, luckily for one of the guys who spotted it, I wouldn't have seen that. I'd be full margin shorts right now. Yeah, I don't believe them either. I'm in this. I'm in shorts from here. Stops above this weekly high. I'm just trying to get this little, just little 60 ticks into these lows. Surely it's coming though, right? This is good. Oh shit. Wanda screwed me twice today. Been on the chart. Yeah, it's not. It's a little bit annoying when it does that. It doesn't happen very often that you don't grab these lows, and it does everywhere else. So I honestly wouldn't have spotted this. I would have been trying to short gold. Goldie with the big push up here, guys. Big push up here on gold. Big push up. I'm in sales from right here. The low of the week. Look at this daily. For your NAS, yeah, sure. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we obviously on NAS we're starting to top out. We're starting to find some resistance, which is good. This is kind of what we want to see. Just have a quick look at the higher time frame. We do have to remember, like last month, you still didn't close above this all-time high resistance. And look at this month. You know, this month could easily still close below this resistance. This could be one huge liquidity grab. And the way we'll understand that is based off what the lower time frame is doing. When you came up the weekly, you grabbed the highs, you had a solid push down. Daily again here, huge push down yesterday, absolutely beautiful push. We are coming into some big support though. However, you know, same as gold, would I want to be buying NAS against this huge push down? Not really. I think shorts down into the lows, as long as they haven't been grabbed on the S&P, which I don't believe they have. Shorting down into these lows looks like a pretty, I don't want to say easy trade, but it looks like a high probability setup, that there's a very high chance you're going to come down and grab these daily lows. On either a NASDAQ or S&P, you have to correlate them both. So 4-hour chart, you get your 4-hour lows down here. If you were going to pull back to anywhere, maybe just, you kind of already have done it. I'm just looking here. It's a pretty decent level that you're at already. An hour and 20 till this 4-hour closes. I don't know if NASDAQ moves at all in Asia. I don't trade it enough to know if it does. But if it does start breaking out of this region, to sell down into yesterday's low, I think is a very nice trade. Very, very nice trade. The only thing is though, you know, if you're going to short NASDAQ into these daily lows, I'd have to see it, you know, break down, pull back, and then I'd get short. Because if you just all of a sudden start shorting it from here, so where's your stops going to go? Like there's zero risk to reward, although there's a very high chance that we're going to grab these lows. There's no risk to reward here. So I'd have to wait for it to grab highs, break out, and then, you know, I'd maybe try and short from here, and then I can get a better valid stop loss and a better risk to reward. So if I had to short Nasdaq today, if I had to trade Nasdaq today, sorry, I would be looking for sells to re-grab these daily lows, but be watching the S&P as well, because sometimes the S&P could grab the lows, Nasdaq doesn't need to. So if you just want to trade Nasdaq, all you need to do is set an alert here on the S&P, so you can know as you're shorting it, you can know if the lows are getting grabbed on the S&P, so then you know to start managing the trade on Nasdaq. That's my thought process on Nasdaq, man. Continue selling into the daily lows. I think it's a nice trade. What's silver been up to? Silver still at some major supports. Hasn't really broken too much just yet. Silver could see some bigger institutions dip buying this. I think it's at a pretty decent level. Silver's at a nice level. Still broken out though. Pretty aggressive to buy it yet. Squeeze down a little bit more. Look at silver though, same as gold. Grab the lows, pull them back. Grabbing the liquidity and pull them back. This weekly could easily still close above these levels. Look at this on gold. Why I switch from NQ to gold? To me, man, gold's more consistent. It's more consistently tradable. Moves the same way quite a lot. Whereas Nasdaq, when Nasdaq's having a bad day, it's really fucking bad. And gold moves well on the times that I trade, which is Asia and predominantly London. Asia and London, my two favorite times to trade. Gold moves much nicer in them times for me, man. I sometimes just find Nas a bit too unpredictable. Whereas I find gold much easier. Gold, I feel like, follows the same suit quite a lot. And the biggest thing is it moves very well in the Asia and London session. Well, it's good to show that, you know, that's why I'll do some more of these streams in the year. It's good to show people that a lot of people think if they're going to trade futures, they have to be traded in New York at all hours of the day. Whereas you actually don't. You could trade gold in just Asia and London and do very well. Just trade gold just in London, or sorry, just in Asia and do very well. So it's all about finding a market that moves well in your times. And for me, that's gold. I've never traded Nasdaq in Asia. I don't know how it moves. I wouldn't even look to care to how it moves because I know gold does move so well. Asia's my favorite, but it does have slow days. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think Asia probably has good days like maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and it has really good days. You do have to be a little bit more patient. You know, when you trade New York, it's like you're guaranteed volume at the New York Open, whereas sometimes Asia, you do have to be a little bit more patient. But I can guarantee you, I've had 2 trades in Asia so far this week, and they've both been great, and you've had some great volume as well. Looking for something to trade in Asia that moves well. Yeah, look. Do some back testing on gold in the Asian session, man. I think you'll be surprised. A lot of people do get surprised when I say you can trade gold in Asia, but it moves very well. I mean, I'm not in this, but we can already see today. You know, there's 260 ticks worth of volume today. Not my buys, but it's just showing that there is actual big volume here. I had the buys in Asia on Tuesday, which was a very nice trade. Where was the buys on Tuesday? Here. I had buys up into this liquidity level. Once you came down, grabbed the lows and broke out, I had buys from here up into here. And this was like about a 50-ish tick move, about 40, 50. Highs are like 60. If you can get 20, 30, 40 ticks in Asia, that's fantastic. And you'll get that a few times a week. Been killing on NQ in Asia. There you go. Yeah, nice. See, I never traded NQ in Asia, but yeah, that's cool. It's good to see that you can trade it as well. Good man. Yeah, definitely no. Yeah, no, not for me, man. Yeah, the only way I'll buy gold today is probably more so into London. Like if this IGS, which is what it's potentially looking like it could be, which, you know, we only know until it's going to close. We have to be very reactive. If this is just one big, huge fake out on gold, and this is just a manipulative sell-off to grab weekly lows, then maybe I would consider longs into London. You know, if this is a huge fake out, we start breaking above this level, Asia will probably go sideways for the rest of it because you've already had such a big rip. But London, I could justify pullbacks a lot more if the 4-hour fakes out of this region. The 4-hour aggressively breaks back above. London, I could consider buys, but until this actually closes, buys don't even cross my mind. But as soon as we do get back above here, last time we break back above this level and hold it, you know, even if gold was just to pull back into these regions, you know, still another 220 ticks. At that point, I'm like, okay, cool. I'll switch my bias and be open to longs. But I'll only switch my bias and be open to longs once the markets show me that, you know, this could be a fake out. A lot of people will try and buy from down here, always expecting things and thinking it's going to be a fake out. Whereas for me, I'll react to a fake out. I'll let the market show me this is a huge push down. We've completely retraced it. This looks like a fake out. Cool. Then I can buy. So if I'm going to take longs there, yeah, it'd probably be into London and potentially New York. If not even tomorrow. Like even tomorrow, I still think you'll get some great buys. Like even if this daily candle has a massive fake out, tomorrow you'll probably get a bottom wick and then retest 2650. Great, that'll also be an easy trade. How has my style evolved over time? Good question, man. If anything, it's probably got less complex. I used to use a lot of different tools that I don't really use anymore. I used to use like a lot of fibs. Sometimes we'd look at some, you know, moving averages. The more and more chart time I get in, the more and more I can see just clean price action, and the more I'm getting the more I'm getting good at just reading a naked chart. You know, a lot of the analysis I draw on is to kind of represent it to you guys. Like you get to a point where you can kind of see things without needing to draw on. Like you can see the liquidity grabs, you can see price holding resistance. So you want to get, you know, for me anyway, over the years I've just got better at reading price action and reading naked charts. A lot of people think like throughout the years, like getting better at trading means learning more technicals, whereas I think that's actually the complete opposite. The more technicals people know, the harder trading can be, and the more you're going to hesitate because you have so much to think about. Like hesitation is what kills traders. So the more you have to think about, that's why I see these Instagram people with like the crazy fancy concepts, which is fine if it works for you. But for me, I have to be much more simplistic than that, because I know if I'll overthink things too much. And I know that my best trades are just when I see the price and I just execute well. If I have like 5 other different confluence to look at, I'm probably going to hesitate, and then I'm going to miss the trade, and then I'm going to revenge trade. Whereas a lot of people think, you know, by the time I've been trading for 5 years, you know, I'm going to know so many technicals. It was like, that's not the case. You want to learn less technicals because you know that psychology is such a big part, and execution is one of the biggest parts. And to get good at execution, for me, the way that gold moves, very simple breakouts and liquidity, that's it. So if anything, it's my style has probably got easier, if that's the word, because you know, you see things happen so often that you realize you don't need 10 different confluences to get good trades on gold. Like you could literally just look at liquidity grabs and breakouts on gold and have some very, very good trades, like here, like last week. Liquidity grabs and breakouts. If you wait for this grab and this breakout, you shorted here, you know, you would have made some serious bank. So when you see them things happen more and more, you start to realize, okay, cool, like I don't need to know a million different confluences. Trade ICT because I reckon more helps you a bit. That's good, man. That's good. It helps you. I still appreciate the way you trade. Each their own. Absolutely, man. That's it. Each their own. That's what that's the beauty of trading. You know, we could see the same things in completely different ways, and that's what makes it so good. Like I could see buys off a fake out of support. Someone might see that as an order block or a fair value gap. But that's what makes trading so good. It's all about how you perceive the markets, and there's no right or wrong way to trade. So many people are so against like different styles, but I'm like, I don't care. Who cares? We all have our own ways on how we perceive the markets, and that's what makes trading so unique. How they retrace the entire news without a catalyst? I know, man, it's crazy. I think it must be a lot of profit taking. I would assume it's a lot of profit taking. You know, you're coming into some big support. 2600 is a huge level. Anyone who's selling this move, you know, will be profit taking around this region. So I would assume that's what a lot of this is. But yeah, it is pretty crazy, man. I agree. Have more of a complex style in your earlier days? Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I mean, I've always traded openly, so you could go back and look at some of my old trades. I mean, I've never traded like crazy complex analysis, but I've used a lot of things that I just don't use anymore. Even like if I was to go back and look at one of the first few streams, like you can see things have probably adapted a little bit since then as well. Someone join your community with reasonable understanding of price action should be able to pick up your style pretty quick. Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, I'd say to everyone, just keep watching the streams for the first like few weeks, see if you like it or not. Hopefully we'll get some more trades in the streams. Doesn't look like we're gonna get one today, unfortunately, but keep watching the streams. If you know, if you start to like it and it starts to make sense to you, you want to learn a little bit more, great. If you want to keep tuning into live streams till you get it a little bit more, fantastic. Do you think if someone is really good at trading the New York Open, NASDAQ, and there's a lot of violence and chaos, do you think they probably have deep-seated issues? Asking for a friend. Yeah, I think so, man. I think you have some... I think your friend, I should say, is fighting some things. Because it is absolute chaos. Yeah, tell your friend, yeah. I think he's got some deeper things he's fighting for sure. See, we're coming into this resistance level, you know, but is this all of a sudden just going to rip down? I don't think so, unfortunately. I think if anything, you know, even if we're going to get the sell-off today, the next 4 hours probably going to come up, grab the 4-hour highs, maybe close a bit doji, and then you may get the sells. Or if the 4-hour continues to close bullish, as soon as we do find some resistance, aggressively close above all of this, pullbacks and then buys in London. This is a huge retracement though, really, really big retracement. Even if gold was to pull back 2600, still 150 tick retracement. Yeah, what a retracement. Oh, yeah, I would assume a lot of this must be profit taking. Like it's a huge push down to straight retracement. Same as this move up last week. As soon as you come into these resistance levels, whether you look at liquidity or you look at the resistance, you know, this is an area where a lot of people are going to be taking profit. So a lot of buyers leave the market, sellers step over and take us down. Exactly the same. You come into some major support levels like 2600, anyone who's selling this, you know, where would they most logically be taking profit? 2600 would be a very, very nice level to do so. So people are taking profits around these regions. People who are pushing this down, sellers leaving the markets, buyers can pull this back a little bit. Do I think it's going to be a full-blown reversal just yet? Not yet. Not yet, but I would assume that's what a lot of this pullback is. Same as this, same as that last week. Anyone who's buying this up, where are they taking profits? They're taking profits at this major resistance. Resistance, resistance, resistance. These were them lows that we spoke about on the on our London stream yesterday. Price to come down and grab these lows as well. So when I saw this rip down, when I checked the charts this morning, I saw that they had this huge sell-off. I was like, damn it, that's well. It's really what I wanted this week. But it was obvious that it was going to come with the news, and I wasn't trading the news, so I wasn't too surprised. But I was like, I'll maybe get a little bit of a pullback first. But yeah, I checked it the first thing as soon as I woke up this morning, which I do every day. And I seen it, I was like, oh man, I knew that was coming. It was a crazy rip as well. Was it about 7 p.m. London time, I believe? Where was it? Yeah, 7 p.m. London time. Couldn't leave a trade open and couldn't leave a trade open and sleep during FOMC though. But it did come right into our lows, which is, yeah, look at this. This is also a pretty interesting level. Nice level. We've got 2 more days of the year, ish. I'll be on Top Step TV 2nd of January as well. Anyone who wants to tune in, I'll be on Top Step TV on the 2nd of January. Try and get on it more next year as well. Look at this, what a rip on gold today. What a retracement. Who are you? Go away. It's gonna be on top. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. I mean, it's gonna be like like 5 a.m. or something, but they're gonna make it work. No, this will be on. I'll be on power plays. Hopefully, that will be into the new year as well, though. I'll just be I'll be a guest on this one. Yeah, it'll be good. 5 a.m. is going to be crazy. We've got 4 minutes to this 4 hours going to close, guys. That's all we're really waiting for. I'm waiting for this 4 hours to close, and then we'll see what we got for the rest of the day. I think I'm going to be waiting for London. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream if you guys got some value today. If anyone hasn't already, be sure to, same as you guys on Zoom, be sure to check out the video I posted yesterday about eliminating fear of missing out and how to get better risk to reward when you don't fear FOMO into trades. And how FOMO into trades never gives you a good risk to reward. If you're just a little bit patient, and it's a live trade example as well, if you're a little bit patient, it can give you a much better confirmed trade. Top step, just one phase, man. Just one phase, one step process, man. One step to get funded. This is, I use the Top Step X platform here. One step process. Yeah, where is it? So on a 50, you just have to make 3,000, 106, 159. And you just pay the activation fee once you do pass it, and then you don't pay these monthly fees anymore. As soon as you're funded, you stop paying the fees. So it's like you can actually, you know, get funded for as little as 49 plus 149, which is good. In as long or as little as you like. If it takes you 1 month, great. If it takes you 2 months, fine. There's no time limits. You can be funded within 2 days, which I don't think should be the goal. I don't think you should try and get funded in 2 days, but if somehow you do, you can. Products in your workspace have expired, yeah, or roll them over, Ninja Trader. Roll them over. Coupon code. If you just click the link, man, it should be all automatic if you accept the cookies. Live account. I don't on Top Step, man. It's something I'm going to do next year. My live is on Ninja here. This is my live. This is my Top Step. Personal and Top Step. Trying to find some resistance here, but we're coming into the 4-hour close though, so let's see. We've got about a minute till we're going to get this close. But look at this 4 hour though. 4 hour still going to close aggressively bullish. The next 4 hour may come down bottom wick and re-grab the highs a little bit more. Still, this is just me personally. I'm still not going to be buying off that. But there is a high chance, now that this 4 hour is breaking back above 2600, that the next 4 hour could come down and give you a little bit of a bottom wick and then grab these highs. Like I say, for me personally, for now, I still don't want to be a buyer on gold just yet. I still don't like trading against this huge push down. The fact that we're coming into this major resistance, it's just a little bit too aggressive for me. If I'm going to take buys today on gold, I'll let Asia play out and it could be closer to London. And for now, after gold has had this crazy 300 tick retracement in Asia, that's probably going to be it for Asia. But like I said to you guys, no trades in Asia today, but I'm going to be into the new year. Like I say, if everyone wants to see it, I will start doing Asia streams. I don't know, maybe two to three times a week, a little bit more. Because clearly you guys want to see it, and I think Asia can have some great moves as well. So we'll plan a lot of them in the new year. You guys on Zoom? I'll see you guys for the London session. I'm not going to trade Asia, so I'm going to go take a break from the charts. We'll come back and trade London as well. So I'll see you guys then. Cheers, Zoom guys. See you soon. Bye bye. Asian session would be good. Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely do some more of the new year. Like I say, unfortunately, no Asia trades today because you've just had this insane retracement. I was hoping we were going to get some really nice sales today, but that's fine. I'll still be doing a London live stream today as well, so I will see you guys there. And like I say, in the new year, any of you guys who are new here, we'll do some Asian streams much more after Christmas as well. We'll do 2 to 3 Asian sessions a week. But for now, you guys trade safe. Gold's had a massive retracement here after the big sell-off yesterday, so you can see the price action is pretty crazy. I think London's going to be potentially a lot easier today. So I'll see you guys then. If I don't see you for London, trade safe, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys soon.